The new risks that are emerging in the downturn of the industry are interesting, and there are several of them. The first I'll get into is in 2015, the United States produced more oil and gas than in any other time in our history. At the same time, we had a huge decline in the rig count, and the price of oil and natural gas were at very, very low prices. So you see, for the first time in oil and gas history, production has reached record levels, while at the same time, the rig count and the price of oil and natural gas were almost at record lows. And you have to ask what's going on. And what's happened is we've become very, very, very good at producing oil and natural gas. And one key feature of this is the hydraulic fracking technology, which has grown into an exposure in and of itself. The hydraulic fracking risk, or the well completion risk, is now more than the risk of drilling a well. So, just because the rig count is at record lows does not mean the risk is at record lows. The risk is actually higher because of all the fracking activity that's going on in the United States. So we have wells that were fracked in 2008, and the technology has advanced so much in fracking techniques, they can go back now, refract those wells that were fracked in 2008, and get more production than they ever had before. So we have a lot of that activity going on. We have people fracking conventional wells. And then we have wells that were drilled that are just now being completed. So there'll be more wells hydraulically fractured in 2016 than will be drilled. So the fracking activity is something to pay attention to. It's an evolving risk. We don't know where it's headed for sure, but we do know that there are a number of problems during this process. One of them is casing failure. It's a significant problem, and then we're having surface equipment failures. There's many things that can go wrong on the surface. So these risks need to be paid attention to. And just because the rig count is low, and just because we're not drilling like we used to, we still have a very large exposure involved in the hydraulic completion of these wells.